Welcome to the Emily Otto Show, business and lifestyle mentorship for rebel healers, priestesses, witches, and wild women. This podcast will give you the tools and inspiration to help you build and scale your online and in-person healing business so you can help more people and make more money. My goal is for you to thoroughly enjoy your life and business with plenty of time for pleasure and play. I am over the moon delighted that you're here. Let's start today's episode. Hello and welcome to another episode of the Emily Otto Show. And I am operating without my mic and without my lights because literally my bunny ate them. I have a house bunny. He's adorable. His name is Oak. He is running all over the place right now. And he literally ate the cords on my electronics. So that was fun. I learned a big, valuable lesson. And that's not to let the bunny alone with cords and to put cord savers over them. But I've been meaning to get back to creating longer and juicier podcast episodes for you. And I keep putting it off because I was waiting. And it's so funny because literally the methodology that I've created and that I teach my clients is to do it messy and to put it out there and to let it be good enough, because it's not about me. It's not about you. It's about your clients. It's actually about you. But for you, when you're putting something out there, it's not about you. It's about the people you're supporting and serving and helping, right? So this is me doing it messy in the dark with my bunny. If you're on YouTube, you can see the bunny. Say hi, Oak, you naughty, naughty bun. But he's so sweet. He is a Holland Lop. And this is exactly the kind of bunny that I wanted when I was a little kid. I wanted a floppy-eared, tiny house bunny. And he is the most beautiful tortie and has tiny floppy little ears and is so sweet. And the kids absolutely love him. So I'm pretty excited about my office bunny, except for ruining like $250 worth of electronics. Yeah. So, hello. Welcome to another episode of the Emily Otto Show. And what I'm going to start doing is creating more witchy, ritual, ceremonial, affirmation-based, woo-woo, hippie content for you at the beginning of the episodes. In addition, so it's going to be intuition work, channeled work, magical woo-woo priestess and witch things. And then the structure, the strategy, the nuts and bolts of how to build a multiple six-figure business with tons of time and financial freedom on your terms. So today I just finished, as at the time of this recording, doing a masterclass called Consistent CEO Witch. And the reason I did that is, one, to launch my program, CEO Enchantress, out into the world. I am so excited to say that this is my flagship 7-week Practical Magic Business Accelerator program, and it's officially trademarked, not just like in process TM. No. CEO Enchantress is a registered trademark. And that was a trip, let me tell you. I'll get to that story in a minute. And I created this masterclass because oh my God, y'all, if you're a woman and you're wild and witchy and you're listening to the podcast, chances are you have also had a hell of a time this September and October. Eclipse season was batshit insane. It was not fun. And it was amazing. There were so many rebirth moments. It was like building up the tower, tearing down the tower, burning down the tower, getting to the foundation, pulling out the roots, and replanting. So I've been choosing a lot of my business and my life with intention and purpose. I've also been going through my coaching certification program, the Self-Made Academy, and learning the Phoenix formula. And I just had this intuitive nudge that I needed to launch CEO Enchantress at the end of the year. I was not planning on running this program again, but it creates consistency It gives you tools and training and worksheets and rituals, Sisterhood, and there's a Facebook group open 24/7 to receive your questions, your content, your lives. And there's weekly modules and rituals and a live coaching call every Thursday from 3 to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This program is literally starting this week. We start on the 9th of November. I'm only accepting a handful of incredible women into the program because I want it to be really juicy and really, really impactful. So this program starts this Thursday. The first coaching call is this Thursday, November 9th. And if you're in my Amplify Mastermind or a one-on-one coaching client, you get access to it automatically. If you're in the Rebel Mastermind, you get access at half off. And if you have yet to become a client, the pricing for the program is $2,222 for 7 weeks of live coaching and support through the nuts and bolts of building a multiple six-figure business, taking the action and getting support while you take the action, seeing what other women are doing, how they're doing it, what's coming through, what's working, what's not working. All of that for just $2,222. And I have multiple payment plan options available, some as low as just $222 a month. So I would be deeply, deeply honored to have you join me for this work in the world. This is the most impactful, most value-laden program that I have. This is the 5th time I'm running it in the world, and I have so many amazing women that have been through this program, over 100. And it's always so much fun to see what different people create and what folks come back to in terms of their niche statement and the marketing and the program suite and the content and who their work is for and why they're doing it, why you're doing it at all. What this program does is it builds consistency and pleasure and magic and play and clients alongside all of the strategy and structure and your day-to-day embodiment and joy in your business. I love this program. It came to me in a dream, and I put the pieces together slowly over time after supporting a ton of one-on-one coaching clients and seeing, okay, what do they really need? What really moves the needle? So this is literally the program to build your business from scratch or scale your existing business, because each of the weekly modules is a really critical pillar to have in place both online and in person in order to build and amplify your business. So this is your official invitation to join me for CEO Enchantress. You can join late. I'm accepting folks in as late as November 16th so we can walk through it live together. And I want to encourage you that this gets to be your year. You still get to have a successful business. You can still make 6 figures. There is plenty of year left in which to do that. And I want to support you through. So the title of this podcast episode, I want to go back to these concepts: sisterhood, support, success. Why does it matter? Why does sisterhood fucking matter? Because what you really want out of a business mentorship container is to go where you haven't been before, and you want to know how to get there. You want to know how to get where you haven't been, and you want to know what questions to ask that you don't know how to ask just yet. You're not quite sure because you've never fucking been there. So I think a lot of business coaching can do a disservice because folks don't know where you want to be, right? As the client, you don't always know how you're going to get there. If you knew that, you would already be there. So trying to find the articulation of the question that you have can sometimes be really arduous and frustrating. So what I love about sisterhood containers, masterminds, group coaching programs, is that you get to hear where other people are at in their lives and their businesses and their own unique thought process around what they're doing, why they're doing it, and how to get to where they want to go. And then you get to hear the coach, me, coaching them, helping them find the solution and figuring the way through. So I have gotten so much out of hearing and watching other people be coached and learning from my coach who is doing the coaching. Absolutely brilliant. An incredible way to learn. So I love that about sisterhood. I also love that you get to be seen and wildly supported in all of your audacious glory by other women. You aren't the only one who feels like you're too much, or that your work isn't good enough, or that you're not quite sure that you can do this, or you have too small of an audience, or all of the other myriad of things that are holding you back. Also, very real things like living in capitalistic North America under patriarchy, living with multiple systems of oppression, including whatever minority statuses you may claim, right? Those are real things. They're real constraints and real things to deal with. And so getting to ask and getting specific feedback and also seeing each other in it is key. It makes all the difference in the world. Getting to be supported, having other women say, I see you, I hear you, I've been there, I haven't been there, but I hear how that would be hard and frustrating and amazing and worth it. These are all big deal things. They're big deals. And we are better together. There is a beautiful time and place for one-on-one coaching. I love doing it. And in fact, as of the time of this recording, I have 1 year-long mentorship spot open. Send me a message on Instagram or Facebook if it's for you. Let's talk, let's get in a call and see if my coaching is the right thing for you right now. And it makes all the difference in the world to have tangible, actionable next steps. What are you working on? When are you working on it? How are you doing it? To be held accountable to where you want to go week after week is huge. This is what moves the needle. And this is why I love group coaching programs, whether it's my Rebel Mastermind, Amplify Mastermind, or my shorter programs like CEO Enchantress. It makes all the difference in the world. So I want you to decide what level of success you want this year. You can still make 10K months. You can have your first 10K month. You can have your first 30K month. You can do whatever you want to do. But you have to believe in a universe of limitless possibility, even with the constraints and the actual frustrating pieces that you're dealing with day to day, whether that's claiming an autoimmune disorder or having tiny humans or having parents to take care of. These are all real things. And I don't believe in spiritually bypassing them and saying, whatever, we all have equal access. You can do it. We don't. We don't. That's not true. But it is true that there's a way through. And you get to find it and figure it out and have success in your own unique and authentic way. I really, really believe in that. And that's the work that I do with my clients, whether it's CEO Enchantress, the masterminds, or one-on-one coaching. The accountability matters. You can soak up coaching, accountability, and support all day, every day for 7 weeks for just over $2,000. That's bananas. I promise you, you're not going to find that anywhere. Also, I'm not doing a support coach for any of my programs right now. And the reason being is that I want to do the coaching. I love coaching. I love mentoring. Coaching is a lot about asking the right questions. Mentorship is more about teaching and sharing where I've been and what worked and what hasn't, and helping you find your own unique way through. I do a combination of both of those things plus healing. I do energy work on my clients' businesses and on my clients, and I use my intuition and my love for the planet and my spirit and my own grounded practices to help support your work in the world. We can help so many more humans feel good by me helping you have a wildly successful business. That's my ulterior motive. I want you to have financial and time freedom, and I want you to deeply help the humans, whether that's through past life regressions, through energy healing, through sacred sexuality work, through sex ed, through therapy, through polyamory coaching, through womb healing, through your priestess work, through your embodiment work, through your myofascial release work. I want you to help the humans. And through you, I get to help more humans and hopefully impact your life. I want you to always be able to figure out how to make money. That's the goal of my work. And I promise you that CEO Enchantress is going to help you do that again and again and again. Any business you pivot to, anytime you make a pivot from brick and mortar to online, back to brick and mortar, a combination of the two, you could fold an entire business and start a new one and still have all the skills right in front of you. It's really easy to be sucked down by the world around us. There's a lot of bad shit happening. That is true. And yet the most important thing you can do is ground yourself and dedicate yourself to your work because it's helpful. It's helpful. It's needed. You have this desire to create this beautiful business for a reason, and your people are waiting for you. They're right there. They're waiting, and they can't wait to hear from you. And I want to help you connect to them. So, sisterhood, support, success, and claiming yours. I didn't want business coaching to be the thing that made all the difference in the world. I thought, well, if I just learn enough and I'll just cobble things together with different group programs and freebies, and then I'll just do the thing and I'll be fine. But it's the shit that comes up as you try to do the thing that business coaching helps with. You create a program, you go to put it out there in the world, and then you see somebody else that has a similar program and you fold yours and you're like, fuck it, it's already been done. I know you've had that thought. I had that thought. My clients have that thought. And then you just don't take the action. You build a thing, you launch a thing, you talk about it a couple times, nobody buys it. You fold the thing, you decide that nobody wants it and no one's ever going to want it, and you might as well just keep your day job. It's not true, but it's the actions and the support through the actions and making yourself right for putting it out there and tweaking and pivoting and finding the way forward that creates a successful business, that creates a successful entrepreneur. Successful entrepreneurs aren't just born that way. We have to make ourselves, and we do that with support, with audacity of putting ourselves out there and creating beautiful things in the world and charging money for them and being wildly well supported. I have a mastermind client today who told me that she has had 3 consistent 5K months and then 3 consistent 6K months, and she's almost at her 3rd consistent 7K month. So freaking stoked for her. I have a priestess one-on-one coaching client who has sold out both of her last 2 programs and is finally able to pay herself regular paychecks and business savings accounts. And it feels so good to help her do that. And it's through consistency, through action, and getting wildly, deliciously supported every step of the way. I am so excited to do this work with you. And I want you to step in before you're 100% ready. You have to be ready in the sense that you need a few hours a week to work on and in your business. CEO Enchantress, the total program is maybe 2 hours a week, maybe tops. But I need you to have at least 10 to 15 hours a week to work on your business in order to really move the needle. This is a practical magic business accelerator. I want you to move the needle. I want you to get a client. I want to help you through it during this program. And that takes effort, energy, attention, consistency. And yeah, you're going to stub your toe. You're going to fall down, but I'm going to be right there to help you get back up and decide your next best step. And that is the value of mentorship and coaching. Okay, I'm going to get in the bath. I'm going to pet my bunny. And I hope you have a fabulous week. That's it for today. Share this episode with other Rebel healers so they too can make more money, help more people, and fall wildly in love with their life. Join my free Facebook group at The Rebel. Leave us a review and subscribe for next week's episode. XOXO.